Hello and welcome to Volume 3 of OneClay Portal videos. We've made these videos in hopes that the process of OneClay Portal will be an easier process. You've got it both in a survival guide written format, so you can see step by step, but you also have these directions in a video format, so you can see it as well, see it being done. So let's not hesitate. Let's go ahead and take a tour. The first volume, if you remember correctly, the first video that we did, what's all the buzz about browsers? And we talked about the different browsers and how to set those browsers up. The second video covered pre-login, running a system check and logging in for the very first time, that sort of thing. So this one is finally going to get us into the actual portal. So let's go ahead and take a tour of OneClay Portal. And I'm going to have it go ahead and open up, and I am going to log in. Assuming that I've already done the system check for the first time. Remember, again, the system check does not have to be done every time you log in or you come into it, but it is something to get kind of in the habit of doing every so often. So if you see, I've already kind of made mine me. It's got a colorful background, a yellow background. It's got, it automatically opens up in desktop. It's got all kinds of things open to me and available to me that you might not have yet because you don't have certain things that you are involved in yet or have pushed out yet. So there's some unique things you can do. Please don't be overwhelmed by the looks of mine. More than likely, when you first come in to the program, you will be on home. And again, mine has a lot more things than you do, so please just ignore that. But more than likely, when you come in, you'll be on home. So let's take a first glance up at the top. Since that's kind of the direction that we are heading, let's go ahead and look at the toolbar menus. And these items are across the top, you'll see them, and everyone's will look a little different. They are unique to you, whether you're a teacher, whether you're a county employee, whether you're maintenance, bus driver, where you fit in this great county of ours, yours will look a little different. Mine, most all of them have a home and have an account, have a desktop, and have websites. So we're going to talk about those for the purposes of these videos, and then also instructional applications we'll start getting more into. So let's go ahead and start with the Home tab. That's going to consist of other links that you have, whether it's a dashboard and the logout. It also has recent links of places you've been recently. And then we'll go to Account. An account is going to give you the information to change your password, to look into your password manager, which is used for like managing your accounts, that sort of thing. It also has the lockbox on it. System check is also inside here, so you don't have to go outside of the portal to do the system check again. So there's all kinds of things that are involved here under Account. Desktop, you already caught a quick view of that when I went on it, but to me, that's the hub. That's where all of your main, think of this as a desktop of your computer. This is what will be open all the time. This is what, when you're using your computer, easy access to the different things. So that's also very important. Instructional applications, we'll just pop on in here real quick. These are different things, and more, of course, will be added in time that you'll use as an instructor. And then websites. And websites are different links that we have. This will be similar to if you're familiar with the Teacher Training Center website. These will have those links there. So the hot links, the ones you go to frequently. The district calendars, the district print center, Eduvision, the FLDOE, so the basic ones, your actual SDCC homepage is there. So all kinds of things are linked there for websites. So let's now go down to these icons along the bottom here. In this case, this very first one, if you click on that, that has any open applications. So I don't use that one quite often at all. That just happens to be open because I'm playing in it. We don't have that available yet. But so I usually don't even click on these four squares down here, the open applications. This one's a very, very important one, and I do want to spend a little bit of time. What that does is it actually locks your OneClay portal. So if you are having to get up, run to lunch, having to get up and help students, having to get up because the bell is wrong or whatever, you would actually come down there, and it's hard to see, but you would click on the little lock box. Little lock, and then when you come back to your computer, you click on that to unlock it, and it gives you just a place to put in your password only, so you won't have your username there. So then you can also go to the little magnifying glass, and that is to search within the OneClay portal. And you would click there, and you could search for a file or for a folder or for anything. Once you get used to where things are in here, honest to goodness, I spend most of my time on the desktop. So once I'm there, I'm there. But if you did need to search for something else, you could also search that way. So if I'm here under search, the search button, to close this off, to go to settings, I'm going to want to come up here to the X button and click out that X, and that gets rid of it, brings me back to my yellow, my background. In this case, I'm on websites because that's where I was last time I left. But I want to scroll down here to the bottom to settings. I want to click on that little gear shift, and this is the part that I like the most because I can actually choose my colors. You can pick, in this case I've got wallpaper that's the yellow down here, but I can pick any that I want. A lot of people like the black or the darker colors because it's easier to read on top of, so we'll just keep it that way. If you want to use the high quality wallpaper, that just click that to on. If you want no background color, you just want none at all, you can click that, or if you want just a solid color. Now, of course, if any of you all know me at all, you'll know that I like my bright colors and different backgrounds, but play with these. Some of these can be annoying at times. There is one called the default. That's the system, STCC custom background. You can play with that one. So let's go back to, just for the heck of it, let's go back to the black one. That'll give you an idea. A lot of people do like that. So that's wallpaper. That's how you would change your wallpaper. So let's go to home, and you see that it changed it to the darker. If we went to desktop, some people like that. I like the yellow, the brighter color. So let's go back to settings and explore that a little bit more. You will spend at first a good deal of time in settings. So we'll go to default menu, and the default menu allows you to choose what you want your OneClay portal to open up to. You saw that when I first came on, it opened up to desktop. We ask that you do that in the directions you'll see on the survivor guide. You will see that that is one of the steps that it asks you to do, is to set your default menu to desktop. It is up to you how you want to do it. Some people like to stay at home. I don't, because I can get everything I need at my fingertips on desktop. So click that on or click it off, it doesn't matter. Whichever one you want, you can go between the two. And when you're finished, you'll just hit the X. So I'm going to keep it on desktop because I really like that. And we'll move to favorites. Favorites allows you to push out or check those that are your favorites. And as they become your favorites, they will appear. So as you click on them, in this case, I don't have any accessories clicked, but I could. Let's do it for now. Calculator, notepad, and paint. And when, in just a bit, we'll go up to accessories, and you'll see that those will be in there. So if you check them, they will appear in the different parts that they're supposed to appear in. So in this case, these all appear under account. If I don't want these to appear on them, I don't have to have them there. We'll go down to authentication, desktop. And so you can uncheck. You see I have a lot. I don't use access, but you have the ability to click that on if you want to use access. So those are all the different things that you want to show up. So in push agent for now, we don't have that, so just keep that status off. So hopefully that has helped you inside the personalization part. Now you notice I changed it. In fact, let me show you. I did officially, I think. Hold on, maybe I didn't. Change the wallpaper. No, I didn't. So let me change the wallpaper back to that yellow. And X out. And it goes back to yellow. So, and of course it'll start on the desktop. So if you want to, you can join me and we can both log out together, but I am going to leave this video with the words I leave every video with. If you have any questions at all or concerns up to this point, anything glitches or does something funny, please feel free to call the service desk. Let them know, describe the situation, let them know what the error message actually looks like. They can help you through it. At this point, though, if you do have questions or concerns, I urge you guys to go to the help button And remember, there is a service desk there as well. So you can click there. We also have some videos and some training pieces here. So help is always a really important thing as well. So I have also on my desktop the ability to contact the service desk as well, so that's there too. So next video is going to be the good stuff, all these different applications and how they work and how you'd get the single sign-on. So I hope this has been helpful. Feel free to call the service desk if you have any questions. Thank you very much.